and unfortunately, you screwed up. You're at LuvThemKnives channel. Oh, turn, go quick. You might actually enjoy this. And then that will make you very, very weird. Weird enough to be my friend. When I got this knife, I knew there was something was Wong about it. And I'll tell you what's Wong about it. It's a Wong design. See, you knew you shouldn't have clicked into this, right? So, hey, anything you get going forward from this is your fault because you made this active decision. Oh my God. We love TwoSun knives, damn it. And we're not going to apologize for it either. Ooh, this thing is a beast. It is going to wear you out. And it's weird because it don't look like it's a beast. I don't see too many beasts looking like this. The crispy donut community coming at you, man. Woo! But this is a big knife. This is a big knife. She's nobody's fool right here. Hold on, let me get a piece of paper. Let's torture some paper. Torture paper. Paper torture. Oh, did you even hear that? Get out of here. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, there is something wrong with it, isn't there? It is the 441, the TS. Hold on, let's get you back to this. TS441. They're actually putting the model number on the blades. They've been doing this for a while now, but a couple of years, I think. 154 cm. What? What? 154 cm. How long have I had this knife? A couple weeks. How often have I carried it? Once. It is heavy. And when it's like 89 to 92 degrees here in southern Florida and the heat index is about 100 to 104, get out of here. I'm gonna carry something. There you go. If I want to go pink, I'll carry something this size. Okay? Here you go. See? Lighter. This is light. This is my tack gray. This is lighter. Oh my God. Oh, slam. I mean, did you feel there was a vibration in the room when this thing came open? Yeah, there you go. That will fit in the super lightweight clothing that you wear down here and whatever, you know, some raggy ass t-shirt and some old faded pair of shorts. That's it. This thing will weigh more than all your garments that you're wearing. Oh, hold on. You got to be intentional when you kick this thing out. And that maybe is my biggest bitch about this knife, because I like the design on it and I like the way they did this inlay here. And if you're not into the crispy donut community, this is not yours. But I got into it when they started doing that. But then I fell out of it when they started doing the micro tags and the pro tags that were like $400 and some for a crispy donut thing. No, I was into it with I got a crispy donut community corgi by Vosteed. It was $60, and you know, and then the Boker ones that were out there were no more. Even the super double XL Boker that's yay long was under 100. You know, that kind of thing, and mostly in the $50 to $100 range. But when they're something 100, it's just kind of takes the crispy off the fun. You know what I'm saying? But this, yeah, this is good. And I can't remember what this cost, but it wouldn't know $400. I'll guarantee to you. It probably was well under 100, or I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I like Wong designs, I really do. And look at that. That's some blade, isn't it? Whoa, dog. Hold on. How much cutting edge is that? Shioli, that's 3.5 inches. And look at the, oh my God, what do we got? 1.5 inches of choil somewhere in there? We got a bunch. It could have been 4-inch cutting length. Easy. Easy. But you know what? I mean, they got you in here. I mean, now you can crawl up here. I don't know. You got the whole family back here. I think you got, you know, 2 captain seats and a bench. You can fold this down. You got cargo space, everything, right? Back in here. I mean, you got mom and dad, 2 kids, and then you still got all this cargo area. Whew, mama, that is some stuff. I didn't give you the overall length, did I? It's under 1.5 feet. Ooh, it's 9 1/4, isn't it? 9 1/4 at 23.5 centimeters. That's a bunch, dog. That's a bunch. And what is this? Ooh, yeah. That'll stretch your old paws around that thing, isn't it? You got some big mitts. That'll feel good in your hands. 0.61, 15.7 millimeters. What we got for blade stock? 4? Yep, 4 millimeters. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got some stuff now. You got it. It's got you. Something's going on here. The titanium and this goofy G10. So I'm going to give a shout out to Sean over at Cape Coral because I know he's going to want to steal this knife from me because he goes crazy, absolutely insane for the Desert Warrior. Anything pink or with sprinkles, I mean, he just goes crazy for it. So yeah, I'm going to have to keep this out of sight. He's going to be going to Atlanta with me, and I'm going to have to just hide this at the house and make sure he doesn't see this. He's gonna beat the crap out of me when he hears me say this. He hates this stuff. He really does. I like it though, but he hates it with a passion. That's why I just had to humiliate him on video. And it's cutaway backspacer with a lanyard thing. And look at the pocket clip here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can we? Nope. Nope. They don't, And so these are made in China, and left-handed people are not even allowed in China, I don't think. So that's why they don't do that here. Oh my God. We're on a roll today. Hey, I took my meds, okay? Don't give me crap. But the overall design flow is nice, but mostly, okay. Blade to handle length, good, okay. This, nice. And then he kind of missed it here. I don't know. I guess it's just the way this whole thing rolls around and the placement of that blade stop. And then, so if it's open, I guess he had a choice. Either get it to flow when it's open or get it to flow perfectly when it's closed. And it's not perfect when it's closed, but it's pretty acceptable. But this is a nice, flow all the way around here, isn't it? Interesting. It almost looks like the handle of maybe an automatic knife with an OTF, and the blade comes out here and the handle looks like that. You've seen those knives like that? That's nice. That's interesting. But the fit and finish on these is nice. I like TwoSun knives. I do. So, but this one, it's not as intuitively fidgety as many would be. It takes a little getting used to because of the placement of these thumb studs. And check them out. They're cupped. See that? That's interesting. And then what do you see in the detamp ball here? Not always that you see the detamp ball outside when it's open. But I was going, well, what's the deal with these thumb studs? But they are not the stop, okay? And so it was like, well, that's the stop. These are not playing the stop, but they're fairly close to the scales. Only that's the only place he could really place them if he wanted them at all. Otherwise, he was going to have to make it a flipper or something because you can't do a fuller. The blade's hidden. It's tucked in the handle. The only place you could have put these, and probably thus why this is up in the air, because he's trying to get them up away from the body of the knife far enough to where you can kick it open with thumb studs. And the way to do it is you kind of come up just behind and push forward, because it's tough to get underneath these and push up. So it's easier to get behind them and push forward. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing there. I'm just pushing forward. And then when the thumb stud, I'm pushing forward. And they kicks open that way. So that's why it's not like so innately, fidgety. You gotta kind of relearn it a little bit, how this goes. But otherwise, and the other thing is, it's just so heavy. I mean, it's not a super light. That blade weighs something. It really does. Okay. It's 177 grams. It's not a lightweight, but I mean, 9 1/4, and it's 0.61 of an inch as thickness. I mean, it's got a lot of material on there. 6.25 ounces. Okay, yeah. Does that explain it? Yeah, it does. That's what that is. But a 6.25 ounces of lots of good stuff. I mean, the fit and finish, the micro milling up here, the cross hatching here on the G10. I mean, and it's not a frame lock, okay? It's a liner lock. And you know what? These are not easy to do. These are not easy to do like this. And we will take this apart. Inside, it looks like they got a hardened steel insert in this with ceramic detent ball, probably. They've pocketed here for weight reduction, thank God, right? And they got screws holding down this inner steel. Okay, so this being that liner lock, that is not, no, that wouldn't have any hardened steel insert in it because it is steel. And I was looking around for it and I wasn't seeing the screws holding in an insert. And you know what? That's because it's not. It is a steel one. And let me see if I can catch anything. Nah, there's nothing, but there is here. Yeah, because I'm feeling that steel liner. Okay, got it. Whew. Yeah, this is a big old monster. It's a big old monster, but it is flickable. And baby, you could get some work done with this. I mean, this is not going to fool around come work time. This is going to be all there. This is definitely a usable blade. 154 cm. That's nice, and it's got plenty of chromium in it. Should be pretty corrosion resistant. Dog, that's good. Ergos are just wonderful. And of course, ergos are great even if you move up. They're great as well. And then let's get a reverse grip on this. Oh man, boy, that's some knife in there. That's some knife for a reverse grip, baby. Woo, dog. Okay, so we good. You got some blade stock in there. I mean, you got 6.25 ounces of knife. I mean, for sure and for true. So now, the detent. Ooh. Well, I mean, you got a lot of blade weight, right? So you're trying to hold a lot in with that detent ball. I'd say the detent's fine. It's where it needs to be. I don't want it any stronger because it's all I can do to pop these things, you know? So I don't want the detent any stronger. I think it's as strong as it needs to be, to tell you the truth. So we only have one thing we need to do. And you know what that is? Get out Big Blue. Get out Big Blue and my driver team. Oh my God, this might be interesting. Check this out. And another thing, did you notice this? Like, where's the pivots? Where's the pivots? Where? ¿Dónde está el pivot? Don't know, okay? We're going to find out, though, by God. We're going to take these inserts out, probably find it under here somewhere, because we've covered the pivot with the insert. Is that going to pop out just so easy? Probably not, but it should. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Well, there's the pivot on the front side. Yikes. And there's the underside of this dog. So, presentation side, bingo, bango. You know what? But the problem being, is that we're really going to have to do this from the back. Oh, okay. Put the pocket clip. Oh, and it's nice and, yeah, not only held in by the screw, but also nice and tucked right in here, isn't it? This is going to be fun to wobble it out. Ooh, you going to wobble out? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, but it ain't coming easy. Okay, there it is. Pocket clip's gone. Now we can take these off on the back. Okay, so all these should be the same that are holding the inlays in, and they're big old screws, aren't they? Okay, there's that. Okay, now, clunk, come on out there. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the back side. Under here, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, well, this is where the lock bar screws in from the back side. So, let's see if we can just make a big damn mess here. Okay, there's the pivot. This is coming in from the lock side on the pivot. And then this should come apart. Should and would are two different words. But should. Okay, we're going to rotate you around. You like get nice and pressed in there, don't you? Okay, there's the back spacer. Oh, and okay, now see what these are is where this lock bar is screwed on. This is all titanium except for this lock bar, which is steel, which is screwed on from the inside. And here's your back spacer, which is titanium as well. Yeah, that's titanium. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there, of course. That's steel. Okay, so there's your lock side. These are skeleton. Whoop, ooh, baby. That magnet's good, by the way. Magnet's good. Get out of here. Okay, so now we got our washer over our ceramic bearings, and we just dropped a screw that was coming in all the way from the front, all the way through to the back, okay? Because this was, and this is why this dropped out, because this was going all the way through and all the way through here from the front side and through here, and that's why we had fun getting that pocket clip out. So you might want to make it easy on yourself and undo that and pull that out so your pocket clip will come off easier when you do the other side if you want to. Then you got your blade stop. Then you've got, of course, a steel washer there as well. There's a steel washer on this side that came out with its little race in there, okay? And then this here is a captured pivot because it's squared off from this side. You got that, right? Just play this backwards and you'll know how to put it back together. It's really not that difficult. You just got inlays, right? You just got inlays. So 4 screws, boom, 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 that, okay? You got this, goes all the way through from the front to the pocket clip, and there's your pocket clip, right? There's your inlay screws. Then you got your pivot, and that comes from the front. That's pivot for the back, your washers, and your bearings. It's pretty standard stuff. Bam! The hoss is back. The hoss is back, and it's dropping really fine, really fine. No, not difficult really to take apart and put back together. It's just that, you know, you got these outer screws, you got to pull them out. I unscrew this first, and then when you unscrew your pocket clip, it'll be easier to kick out of there because you can just push that pin back through that way and it'll let go of this easier. And then that's why I take them apart, so you can see what I did wrong. They'd make it easier for you. Whew. And what I did Wong, you mean? TS441. It's not Wong if it's right, and it is right. We are LuvThemKnives, so you guys stay sharp.